from your credit report, then it's fine.
That's a hard life.
Exactly what they stand for.
You know, the Bible says to whom much is given, much is required. But when you ain't got nothing,
we get to invite a friend.
you know, where my rent coming from? That's every month. You got to figure that out. How we gonna eat? We figuring out how we gonna make these ends meet. Every month, that's hard. So I've been at every economic level there is. I've been stark raving poor, and I've been well off. It's way better to have money. Don't let nobody fool you. I don't know what somebody done told you about money, but I've had none for an extended period of time. I mean, none. Now, you got some problems with money that you can't imagine. When you get it, you gonna have. It ain't a week go by, I don't get 2 to 3 pieces of bad news. But you know what I do? I take all that bad news with the knowledge that God must have something else for me. I live my life in expectation. Therefore, guess what? He gives me what I expect. I expect a life of abundance. You think they take this show from under me? You think I'm
Good morning.
They do.
Don't even worry about Steve Harvey. Don't you know he got something else for me? Something way bigger, something way better.
Morning.
These people make decisions, they think they crumbling me all the time. They've been making decisions about me for years out here. They can't do nothing with me. I keep showing up over and over and over and over. I'm from Welch, West Virginia. I grew up in the hood. I've been shot. I've been laying on the street that's named Steve Harvey Boulevard. On the street they said I was dying on. They thought I wasn't gonna get up out that street. That same block I was dying on is named after me now. You can't tell me nothing about what God can't do. God do the impossible, man. See, I expect great things to happen to me, even in the midst of trouble. I dare you to start writing everything down you want. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you to call. You, look, man, if you call out God on his word, you better be ready. Because you're about to get checked. If you call him out on his promise, he gonna check you. I've been checked over and over till I got it. I don't even fool around no more. I go to God, I ask him for it. Then I write it down. Maybe you just want $100,000 a year. Put it down. Maybe you're just trying to do something nice for your kids or your grandkids. Write it down. How much you want to make a year? How much would you like to see in a savings account? Write this stuff down. This is critical information. It's not a magic trick, man. Quit tripping. This is real. This is how it works. Rich people do this all the time. We ain't out here just making paper because we that good at it and God love us more than he love you. That ain't why we getting it. We getting it because we understand the principles of success and we apply them to our life. Don't let these rich people out here fool you. All these people out here got vision boards. They might not tell you about God, but that's their problem. I don't do nothing without mentioning him because I would be nothing without him. I'm awash without the Lord. Do you hear me? I'm nothing without him. I'd still be living in Rakah if it wasn't for him. But he came and he got me because I kept asking him over and over and over and over. I dare you to go home and call him on his word. Now, be prepared now. You're going to get checked. He going to check you because you don't question him. Thank y'all for coming.
If the truth be told, we were being totally honest. Most of us don't like waiting. Particularly if we're waiting for something to change or something to get better. Waiting can be a very frustrating experience. But the worst kind of waiting of all is waiting on God.
All right, let's get it. 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 Let's go. Y'all already know what time it is. It is day 2 of our Fund Your Freedom Challenge. This is day 2 of our morning accountability call. I want to know how y'all feeling. Let me know in the chat. What's one word to describe how y'all feeling right now? Let me know. What is one word to describe how you are feeling right now? Put it in the chat, y'all. Put it in the chat. Blessed, awesome, grateful, motivated. This is what I love to hear. This is what I love to hear. Motivated, excited, successful, inspired. This is what I love to hear. We watching our language. We heard what Coach Crew told us yesterday. We heard what he said. We got to watch our language because we got to understand what we speak. It comes into existence. Whatever we think, it comes into existence, y'all. So I'm so excited. Tonight, we got a jam-packed class for you. Back-to-back again. We got my brother, Boom, coming in here. He's going to break down how to go buy houses, how to go buy residential real estate, how to get into the business with credit cards. He's going to break that down for y'all tonight. I want to set the expectation that we have our Q&A call. So everybody that's for VIP and Platinum, we have our Q&A call at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to get in there really 10 minutes before class. And here's the hack. Here's the hack, y'all. It's so many people. We want to get to as many people as possible. So the hack is to, if you know you got a question, to raise your virtual hand right away as soon as you get into the room. Because we're going to get to as many people as possible. But if you want to move with speed, you want to be able to get the question answered, you want to be able to get the opportunity to ask, you want to raise your hand first, you want to be in the room first. We got to move with speed. I want everybody to type move with speed in the chat. Everybody type move with speed in the chat, y'all. That is what today is about. Today is about moving with speed. See, yesterday was about giving yourself permission, but today is about moving with speed. So I'm giving y'all that hat. Whether it's the morning accountability calls, you want to raise your hand first. You want to be the first person to move. You want to move with speed. Whether we on the Q&A, move with speed. When we give you a homework assignment, you move with speed. When we give you a play, you got to run, you move with speed. When we say you got to connect with somebody, you move with speed. I want everybody to put move with speed in the chat. This is very important and critical to your success. All right, so it's day 2. I want to ask y'all this one question right in the chat. I want to know how many of y'all feel like y'all suffer from procrastination? Like, put me in the chat if you feel like, yo, I'm somebody that I suffer from procrastination. I literally put things off time and time again. Not just once, I put it off into next week. And the next week's become next month. And the next month becomes next year. If you procrastinate, I want you to put me in the chat. I want you to put me in the chat. I want to talk to y'all before we bring up my brother, Coach Crew, the Mindset Mogul, the man of the hour. We're going to bring him up here because this is not my show today, y'all. My show is tomorrow. So tomorrow, listen, I don't care where y'all at. You want to be in the room tomorrow because I'm going to burn down the Zoom. I'm going to be ready. Might as well call the fire department now. Get the fire hydrants because your boy is going to burn down the Zoom. But listen, that's neither here nor there. Today is about Mindset Mogul Coach Crew. But before I bring him up, I just want to set the stage on what we're talking about. So I want to let everybody know there's no such thing as procrastination, y'all. I don't believe in procrastination. We use procrastination as an excuse. There's no such thing as procrastination. Let me ask y'all this question, right? If I said this to you, right? I'm going to give you $5 million. And all you got to do is meet me tonight at 7 p.m. and be on Zoom. And I'm going to give you $5 million. Is everybody going to be there on Zoom tonight at 7 p.m.? Put yes or no in the chat. If I said to you, yo, listen, meet me here, 7 p.m. tonight, I'm going to give you $5 million. Absolutely. Hell yeah. You're damn right. Right? So the thing of what I'm trying to convey here is that there's no such thing as procrastination. It's just a matter of importance. It's a matter of urgency. It's a matter of, is this important enough to me? Like, how important is this information to me? How important is this opportunity to change my family's life, my mom, my dad, my sons, my wife, my husband, whoever it may be for you? How urgent is it? How important is it to you? It's not about procrastination because we all know we make time and do the things that we want to do. If y'all agree, just put agree in the chat. If you don't agree, just put Mogul. I'm not feeling what you're saying right now. I'm not feeling what you're saying right now. We make time for the things that we want to make time for. So it's not a matter of procrastination. It's truly a matter of, is this important to you? So I want y'all to carry that throughout this week. I want y'all to understand the things that we give you throughout the week. I want you to think about it in the matter of, is this important to you or not? And I want y'all to go in that Telegram chat. I want y'all to let everybody know that we live. So go in the Telegram chat right now. Let everybody know we live. Send them the Zoom link, whatever we need to do. I know it's a large amount of us in this community, and let's each one teach one. Let's build each other up. Get them on a call. We want everybody to be able to feed their spirit, feed their mind, feed their heart this morning. All right. So we understand that there's no such thing as procrastination. I want y'all to put that in the chat. There is no such thing as procrastination. All right. Now, the next thing that I want y'all to understand, right? Matter of fact, I want y'all to put under new management in the chat. I want y'all to put I'm under new management in the chat. Everybody from this day forward, you are under new management. When there's a restaurant or there's a business that you was going to for 10 years of your life, and you was going to this business, you was going to this restaurant, you was going to this store, but the next day you go to that store and it's a makeover. When you go to that store, it says new management. They got grand opening. They got lights. They got a server at the door. They got a doorman. They got music, right? When you go to that store, what do you feel? What do you think about? This is the store you was going to for the last 5-10 years, but now it says new management, grand opening. There's lights. There's excitement. It's customer service at an all-time high. What happens? What feeling do you get? What feeling do you get? Let me know in the chat. I want y'all to think about it. You feel excited. You feel refreshed. You say, I want parts. That's you today, y'all. That's everybody here today. Everybody's under new management. This is your grand opening. When you go back to your house, when you go back to work, you go and spend time with your family, you go and hang out with whoever you hang out with. I want them to see a brand new you. I want them to be like, yo, damn, Tramika is under new management. I want them to be like, yo, Big G, he's under new management. It's a grand opening. He's different. She's different. I'm not the same. I want y'all to put that in the chat. I'm different. I want you to fire the old mentality. I want you to fire your old boss. I want you to fire anybody that's not pushing you to your next level. I want you to fire anybody that's not serving you, y'all. Today is the day. This is your grand opening. You're under new management. So I'm excited, and I believe in each and every one of y'all. This is why we put this together. We truly want you to win. And as I bring my brother up, right, I just want to, emphasize the importance of understanding that everything may not make sense to you. I know this is a lot. We're giving you so much. It's 7 days. Like if you're platinum, you're going 7 days. General admission, 5, but everybody on this call is platinum. I know we're giving you a lot, but there's a reason why we're giving you a lot. It's because if you can't do the small things, you won't be able to do the big thing. I'm gonna just be honest with you. If you can't do homework, if you can't follow directions, if you can't show up for every single call, if you can't network, if you can't put your best foot forward, how do you think it's going to be when you go and you buy your first building and you got to manage tenants, you got to manage property managers, you got to work with your attorney, you got to work with the title company. If you got a storage facility, you got to manage your vendors, you got to communicate with your team. How do you think you're going to do that if you can't do this? These are the fundamentals. These are the fundamentals. So a lot of the things that we're giving you, we just want you to run the play. I want y'all to put run the play in the chat. Everybody type run the play in the chat. It's not going to make sense to you, but I want you to run the play. I want you to believe in yourself and know that we believe in you and we want you to win. We want everybody on this call to win. So with that being said, I'm going to step out the way, right? I'm going to bring up my brother, my blood brother, my big brother, my mentor, who has been instrumental.
Quietly away into the night. I can, I will, I must, I can get all your.
I'm not done yet, y'all. I got to intro him the right way. Yeah, I got to intro him the right way. All right. So, somebody that has been a mentor in my life, I was blessed enough to have him since I was born, right? Since I was born. But he is a best-selling author. He built the #1 personal development app, the Love Plus app. I want everybody to type love in the chat. If you've ever been impacted by Coach Crew, if you've ever been impacted by the Mindset Mogul, I want you to put the love in the chat. I've seen this man go and transform his life from getting sick, losing 55 pounds and literally going vegan and really just empowering himself. I seen when he went through the transformation. I seen him invest in himself. I seen him glow up. I seen him become the person that he is in front of you today. I seen him go out there and do these things. So I'm just blessed because you get to experience what I've been able to see my entire life. So I'm excited. Everybody put the love in the chat. Nico, you could bring it up. Let's get it. Coach Crew, let's make it happen, y'all.
When you run up against a trial, there's some way this can happen. You got to remind yourself that you've got against those things that test you. If you don't give up in the process, if you keep looking for ways to win relentlessly, you will have an incredible breakthrough. I want you to remind yourself constantly, no matter the trials that test my patience, no matter the mountains I must climb, no matter the storms that rage around me, doesn't matter how many unshakable.
Look, if y'all want me to come up here, I need to hear some noise. I need to hear some energy. Like if I'm gonna show my face, I'm gonna need y'all to show y'all faces. Yo, can we unmute everybody? Everybody, snap it up, clap it up. Bring me up in the only way I'm coming up if y'all show up.
Yo, bring them up, bring them up.
Let's go. Morning time. Morning.
Let's go.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
Get
Let's go.
Love, cruise. Let's go, let's go, let's
Give it to us, baby.
Let's go.
go, let's go.
True.
Let's get this money.
Make noise. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's make it happen. Get it.
Let's make it happen. Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go, Coach Crew.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Let's go. All right.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right, there we go. There we go. Look. Today is a beautiful day. I'm excited to be here. You all should be excited to be here. Why? Because you get another day to live. Look, we get another day to live. I'm so blessed. I got a lot of gratitude in my attitude. And when I started having gratitude, it changed my altitude. Now I'm at a higher point. Everybody drop higher in the chat. Drop higher in the chat. Yo, Ramel, give Moya the host if you want her to run the host in the back. Make sure they got the co-host at least so they can help with admissions. Appreciate you, Ramel. Appreciate you, Mogul. 100%. Y'all got me calling Ramel. Like, I don't call him Ramel. He hit me up yesterday. He's like, yo, bro, not Ramel. It's like Mogul. Like, yo, because I understood when he said that to me, because when he said Sean yesterday, that was weird. We don't even call each other Sean or Ramel. We never do it really. I always call him Mello or Bucks. We go back to our old days, Mellow Bucks, and a whole different stuff that y'all can look up. Everything that we do is documented. But you grow and you elevate. And this right here is about growing and elevating. This is about elevation, moving with speed. When we talk about procrastination is intentional. Procrastination is intentional. But before we even get to any of that, I want to know, are we excited? Because I'm excited. Are we excited? You got me clapping like a girl from Brooklyn right now. I'm excited. When I'm talking, I'm excited. What up? So look, drop some plus emojis in the chat. Drop Mindset Mogul in the chat. If you're loving these calls, you loving this 5-day challenge, and you want more, drop those plus emojis in the chat. If you're loving it, drop I'm loving it, but I want more. If you want us to give you more game, give you more value, talk some life into you, speak that life and love, build that community around you full of love, connectivity, and financial prosperity, drop that love in the chat. Drop those plus emojis in the chat. Drop Mindset Mogul in the chat. I'm giving you everything to put in the chat because we getting lit. Chat lit today. Okay? I want y'all to do this too. Like, after y'all drop that in the chat, drop your money goals. Like, really let me know your money goals. Ramel came up here, did a great job on speaking and just giving y'all a lot of value. And I want to get practical. So we're gonna have some interaction. I'm gonna pull people up, 30 seconds or less. I'm gonna be real with you. Some people might cry on this call, some people might not, but there will be a lot of emotion involved. There will be some sincerity, some transparency, and we're gonna get right into it. So drop those money goals in the chat. Drop the money goals in the chat. How much money do you want to make in a day? As I told y'all before, we help people make 4, 5, 6, 7 figures in a day, multiple times. This is not one time, this is multiple times. And I really want to put y'all on, right? When you put your goals in the chat, think higher. So when you talk about 100K, no, go higher. Go higher. 100K, go higher. You want 1 million, go higher. Put your money goals in the chat. Look, drop the cities y'all want to live in. Drop the cities y'all want to live in. Which cities y'all want to live in? Drop the cities y'all want. And when y'all drop those cities, I want you to go higher. You know, forget dropping the city. Drop the country you want to live in the city you want to own. Drop the country you want to live in the city you want to own. Look, we're going higher today. I told y'all we're going higher. I'm having y'all operate in the chat today. We gave away some cash yesterday. We're going to give away some cash again. We're gonna keep doing it. We're going to keep adding value. But look, I want y'all to think higher. Everybody type, I'm thinking higher in the chat. This is all about growth. This is all about growth. As you grow within, everything else around you grows. So I want y'all to start thinking higher. What type of relationships do you have with money? Right? I know some of us came from a poverty mindset, a poor mindset, passing over opportunities regularly. I want us to understand this is the opportunity we can't pass. Right here, right now is the opportunity we can't pass. What type of relationships do you want to have with your body? What type of relationships do you want to have with your mind, your soul? Because we always ask about the money goals, but what about the heart goals? What about the relationship goals? What about your body, your soul goals? Like, I want y'all to ponder on this question right now. What would it be like if you had a better body? Like, really, really think about it. What would your life be like if you had a better body? Right now, I want you to realize, which kind of person are you being? Are you showing up big in these small moments? Are you shrinking down small during big ones? I told y'all before, my role is to have you change your perspective, to have you see difficulty differently. So that way you see the obstacles that you're going through as opportunities, the challenges that you face as chances to show your greatness, for you to become more effective in less time through strategic partnerships and be able to make 4, 5, 6, 7 figures per day or in days or in months. But the thing is, I want y'all to think higher, y'all. Right? What kind of person are you being? Success is something that you attract by the person you become. As I mentioned before, are you showing up big in these small moments? Some of y'all might think this moment is small, but this moment is the biggest moment of your life. And in the biggest moment of your life, when you think it's small, you showing up with your camera off. You showing up with your camera off. I'm only going to talk for about 10 minutes. Let me know if that's cool. If I could just give y'all some value for 10 minutes, put 10 minutes in the chat. I need the chat to go off today. Put 10 minutes in the chat. Anybody on my team, if they got some good comments in the chat, screenshot that. Got some good stuff. I want to see what they're saying in the chat. Later on, I won't be able to look at that. Right? What would it look like for you to show up big in these small moments? Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. Some of y'all was on this call. I know Sunshine, who's my accountability advisor right now. She was once in the same seat that you're in right now on a 5-day challenge. My grandmother died the same day. My brother called me when he called me up. Mogul called me up. He's like, yo, bro, I got some bad news. And I hate when he said that to me because every year, multiple times in my life, I got to hear him calling me, yo, I got bad news. The worst thing about it is that they call him first. People know I don't want none of that negativity in my life. Don't tell me nothing about bad news. He called me up, yo, my mom passed away. That's our grandma. That's the mom that we had after our mom died. And then we had another grandma Sarah. After she passed away, we only had Mama. That was our grandma. The same day, I drove from New York City to New Jersey, same day, 5 o'clock in the morning, because she had passed away 3 o'clock. I pulled up 5 o'clock. I drove out 5 o'clock, got there 8 o'clock, went upstairs. They already moved everything out. She's not there. They got a new patient, all of that. I come back down, 8:30, I got to be on this accountability call. 8:30, I got to be on this accountability call. No excuses. Everybody drop no excuses in the chat. You got to give me everything you got, because that's how I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you everything I got. You got to show up and give me everything you got. Forget giving me everything you got. You got to give you everything you got. You got to give yourself a chance to make it in this world. Yourself a chance to really glow and show your life in a granular way to get the results that you truly want. You got to give yourself everything you got. No more excuses, only solutions. Somebody drop solutions over excuses in the chat. If you're broke, you can't afford to be tired. Right? If you're broke, aren't you tired of being broke? If you can't afford a healthier lifestyle, aren't you tired of eating junk? Although, don't get me wrong, sometimes that junk be tasting good. Like, I had some oatmeal raisin cookies. I was like, damn, but the results of it was like, I started feeling my 6-pack pop off one by one. Like, but so which things in your life is that junk? Which things in your life you have to remove What things in your life have to die to give birth to you reaching your greatest potential, to give birth to you reaching your superstar status? You got to remove the junk. See, sometimes y'all like to hit that snooze button. Which things are in a moment, they feel good for you, but they're bad for you long term? Which things in a moment feel good to you, but they're bad for you long term? We talk about procrastination. That's just the intention. You just intentionally want to prolong your dreams. You hit that snooze button. You say, I'll do it tomorrow. You say they could wait. Wait stands for, what am I thinking? What are you thinking? Just, can I be vulnerable with y'all? Like, if I could be super real with y'all and just be candid this way, I'm not talking down to anybody. I'm really just speaking how I feel through my perspective. And if it resonates with y'all, put Yana in the chat. Y-A-N-A. You are not alone. I want to know if I'm not alone. Right? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. Your dreams cannot wait. So I want you to start thinking, what must work in your life? What must work or has to work? Like, you got to think like that. What must work or has to work? Before me and Mogul got in this, and we said, it's just weird saying me and Mogul. I promise you, like, it's just, I'm just calling him Mello. Please understand, I just call him Mello. All right, just let me be real, y'all. Like, so it's me and Mello. We on the phone, like, yo, bro, we giving it everything we got. I'm doing graphics at Netflix and Roku. He's working as a manager at Pepsi. Like, yo, bro, this ain't working out. What's up, bro? What's up? Yo, this is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. It's either going to work or it's going to work. Non-negotiable. What are the non-negotiables in your life right now? Because you got to start understanding there's some penalty for inactivity. The current life that you have now is because of what you do, is the habits, is the things that you do. What's the penalty of inactivity? Which things are non-negotiable? Going forward, I need y'all to identify which things are non-negotiable. Which things are non-negotiable? Showing up small is non-negotiable. Being late, non-negotiable. Negative self-talk, non-negotiable. Negative language, non-negotiable. Giving up, retreating back, non-negotiable. Everybody drop non-negotiable in the chat. You got to realize what's non-negotiable. Losing focus, non-negotiable. Y'all know what focus stands for. If y'all know what focus stands for, let me know in the chat. I told you I'm going to have y'all fingers working in this chat. You're going to work today. Focus, fulfilling obligations consistently until successful. That's non-negotiable. Thinking big, non-negotiable. Discipline and consistency, non-negotiable. Accountability, non-negotiable. You want 4, 5, 6, 7 figures in a day, you got to understand accountability. Without accountability, nothing works. You need that discipline and consistency. Some of y'all are feeling some type of tense. Why? Because you think this year was a setback. This year was not a setback. This was actually a setup for your greatest comeback. Life doesn't always go according to plan, but guess what, y'all? It goes according to vision. You got to see the vision. Sight comes with your eyes, but your vision, you got to see that shit with your mind. That comes from your mind. You got to see with your mind. Close your eyes and you still can see. How? How? Because it's not about the eyes. It's not about what the eyes can see. It's about what the mind can see. Some of y'all say, oh, yo, my credit is in a bad place. Look, if your credit is in a bad place, you're not out of the race. You're not out of the race. You now got to switch up. You got to become more effective in less time. You got to move with speed. See, I partnered up with a buddy of mine, got on my operating agreement. I used her credit, and I got access to $50,000 in funding. You don't need good credit. You need a good strategy. Put that in the chat. You don't need good credit. You need a good strategy, but for Smitty purposes, yo, you got to get your credit right. So you get that funded. All right? Strategic partnerships. I told y'all yesterday, I said, the primary focus is becoming more effective in less time. The primary pathway is strategic partnerships. And by that, the primary result is multiple streams of income. So we got to move with speed. We got to move fast with velocity, right? If you run that same play twice with the operating agreement, you now got $100,000 in funding. So we acquired our very first deal in real estate with no money down strategies and made 6 figures on our very first deal. And who's here seen the making of the Mogul movie? I'm gonna get to the hands and everything too. We're gonna pull everybody up, but I just wanted to rock with y'all for a second, be real. Who here has seen the making of the Mogul movie? So if y'all know, we got our first deal, 6 figures, with no money down strategy. Even though y'all did put up some money at that time, we were scrambling around. Ramel was like, "Yo, you got the cash, you got this." Yeah, I gave up. I ain't gonna tell you how much I gave up, but I pretty much gave up a lot of money like that. Of the money of what I thought was a lot of money at that time. But then we didn't really need it. We ended up getting a partner. Strategic partnerships. So I invest with my brother to get properties. Like, just look, we gonna have somebody do the work. Let me just put my money down somewhere. I partner up with entrepreneurs to help make them ebooks. And then just making an ebook one time, guess what? I get paid every time they sell an ebook. Strategic partnerships. I partner up with entrepreneurs to help them build a company and then also build community and culture around their product and services. I partner up with other entrepreneurs to help them make money from consulting services. I get paid every time they make a sale because they're using my intellectual property. Strategic partnerships. I want y'all to start counting how many times I keep saying strategic partnerships, how many times I keep giving you multiple streams of income, talking about moving with speed. I got affiliate programs where I sell gas services, electricity, phone, internet. That was just 4 right there. How many ways you think I'm getting paid? I'm telling you right now, it's not about working one little job. You're going to get paid faster in a short amount of time if you create a business or if you create strategic partnerships than you would just working at a job. Most of y'all going to get a job, or if you have a job, you got that one job serving that one company, and then you take that one income and you bring it home and you split it up with 4, 5, 6 different people. No wonder why you don't got no money. Strategic partnerships. I partner up with attorney friends, refer new clients. Now I have an attorney on my call for a fraction of the price. I partner up with Apolline. He get people funded. Yo, give me 4% off the top on the back end. Strategic partnerships. I partner up with Boone. I'm running some of his programs outside of the challenges with FYF. Strategic partnerships. I got a partnership with a graphic designer. Y'all let me know how many entrepreneurs need a graphic designer. How many entrepreneurs need a logo in the chat? Out of 100 entrepreneurs, how many of them need a logo in the chat? Put it in chat. I get paid when I make websites for people and they refer when they pay the subscription to the website that I'm a member of. I get paid off of that. I ain't even gonna go into tell you how we get paid off of Amazon, U-Haul, all of that. I'm gonna let Ramel break that down. I'm not even gonna tell you about that, but that's the whole self-storage play. Let me just stop talking about this. I want to get to y'all because I'm going over here and I'm giving y'all a lot, but I'm just showing you what's possible. 7 different schools, 9 years, gastroesophageal reflux disease, slept on the bench of the basement of the dorms when financial aid didn't hit. Please understand, anything is possible. I want everybody to come off of mute real fast, and I want everybody to say anything is possible because that's the common denominator.
Anything is possible.
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 Everything. Everything.
Possible.
Anything is
Possible.
possible.
Anything is possible.
Anything
Anything
is possible.
is possible.
Anything
Anything
is
is
possible.
possible. Everything is possible.
I had to mute everybody because I wasn't feeling that energy. When y'all say anything is possible, when y'all say anything is possible, you gotta really
Anything is
believe that
possible.
anything is possible. All right. So I want some people to raise their virtual hands. I want some people to come up, and I want people to build. I want to hold y'all accountable. We're now inside the accountability part where I want to know who did the work yesterday. I want to know who built with strategic partnerships. Ramel asked y'all to get 3 partners. I want to know who got the partners. I want to know exactly what's going on. Why? Because if we don't hold each other accountable, nothing works. So raise your virtual hand, 30 seconds or less. I want you to come up and I want to share and I want to build with you. Sometimes some of you might get vulnerable. Some of you might feel emotion. But I want to preface it this way. If we gave y'all homework and you didn't do the homework, but this is one of the biggest moments. You don't know that this is the biggest moment yet, but this is one of the biggest moments in your life, and you realize you didn't do the work, so you don't get the results. You can't complain about the work that you didn't do. What is the consequence of you not giving your all? I told you, y'all need to give yourselves everything you got, 110%. So raise your virtual hands. Let's have Sunshine and Jasmine rock with me. Can y'all unmute them if they're muted? Let's have Jasmine and Sunshine rock with me. I want to know who did the homework. I want Jasmine to call out the first person and Sunshine will call out the next person. We're going to alternate like that. But who did the homework? And I want to really build. I want to hold you accountable because when we talk about procrastination, that's just an intention. You're intending to procrastinate, to prolong the destiny, to prolong your journey. And I really want to rock. So let's get it.
Let's get it. Queen Brittany, come share your impact, Queen.